Alright guys, today I am in Canada, in Victoria, BC, and I did an interview with Daniel Euan Henderson. His info is in the comment box, description box down below.
This is Brixenta, everyone. Whoa! You alright there?
I like to make a grand entrance.
It's a grand entrance from Brixenta. Me and Brixenta we met each other by Erica and Nano, and we all met each other on the YouNow, the live streaming app / website, and it's been an absolute pleasure meeting you. And
you as well.
So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about things that we both feel strongly about. One of the things that we talked about was online bullying and trolls, and how we actually deal with that. And we're just going to have a little chat. What do you want to talk about today? I think we should talk about things that we both have went through with doing videos. Obviously Brixenta makes YouTube videos as well. You should check out her channel, or check out my channel if you're on Brixenta's.
What's the worst bully you ever encountered?
Bullying online. For the first couple of years when I started making videos, because it was quite new, it was quite it was really hard for me because I thought that you put out the videos, people like it, people don't like it, but then you actually get friends from your old friends from school, people that are genuinely you thought were friends, that have critique on what you're doing, and they tag your old school buddies, they tag, and it's really subtle, and it's really kind of, that really hurt a lot, because I felt like these people were friends and they would want the best for me because I wanted the best for them when I left school, and maybe we didn't have communication that I thought we would have, but you know, that was a really hard one for me, and that was just right at the start. Then comes the worst part, which was people from my hometown, and people that maybe once knew me, they started coming out with things saying that I was a dick, and they were coming out with stories, rumours, gossiping, and it was really nasty, and some of the things that were said were really malicious, and my reputation was damaged, and my ex-girlfriend broke up with me because of some of the things that it went through. Yeah, lots of things like that. I even got attacked physically, verbally in the street. I get called gay a lot, which, you know, I'm fine with that. It's 2018. If you're gay, it's fine. I'm not gay, but I'm actually very comfortable in my sexuality. But all these things, they're part and parcel of what you're doing, because if you're putting out good content that's like helping others, of course other people are going to want to bring you down, and you're the same, you put out positive vibes. So I was going to ask you the same thing. What's the worst bullying you've went through with what you're doing?
Live streaming has probably been the hardest so far.
Yeah.
Because people like to go in there, and I sing as well, and people like to go in there and they either say, oh, you have such a terrible voice, what are you doing? Or they say, you're fat, no one wants to hear you, no one wants to look at you, get off the camera.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, yeah, I know. So just, I get shut up a lot. It's like,
shut up.
Yeah.
Like people say, oh, just
yeah,
shut up.
Yeah,
like comments.
Yeah.
And what do you find with these people? Do you find that they've actually got like profile pictures, or are they random people, or is it anybody that you've actually known in a past life that's came on one of your live streams and tried to cause you?
Not online.
Yeah.
In person, I've had a lot of people throughout my life tell me I'm not good enough, tell me I shouldn't be doing what I'm doing, you know, just basically saying that everything I'm doing is wrong, and that's not a good path. That's ridiculous that I think that I could ever do that, or be something such as a professional singer, yeah, or anything like that.
And have you always wanted to be a professional singer? Like, what is your attitude?
When I was in high school, I wanted to be the next Britney Spears.
Yes, Britney. It's Britney, bitch. And how's that going?
It's going well. It's going well. I've had a lot of opportunities to work with a few of the best coaches in the world. Wow. And
it's voice coaches, yeah?
Voice coaches, yes.
Yes.
And I've auditioned for The Voice twice.
You have? Mm-hmm. Wow.
Yep.
That would be amazing if you go on The Voice. Please let me be in the back room, being one of those people that's like, yeah, we've been friends for years.
I absolutely would.
Is that the American Voice then? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So
yeah.
You're from, whereabouts are you from?
I am from the U.S. in Illinois. right in the middle of the country almost.
Okay.
Yeah, and one of the coaches that I worked with was actually second runner-up on The Voice France.
Wow. That's pretty good.
Yeah, she was actually my music business teacher.
Okay.
Coach, whatever you want to call her.
Yeah. And so you did all these things, but when was it you first thought, I want to be a singer, I want to be involved, I want to get my voice out there?
When I first thought I wanted to be a singer was in high school.
Okay.
I wanted to be the next Britney Spears. But there was a lot that held me back, a lot of fear, a lot of bullies, a lot of negativity, family members that didn't believe in me, you know, all that stuff held me back for years. And it was about probably 2 years ago when I decided that forget this, I'm not letting fear hold me back anymore. I'm going to pursue singing and I'm going to go full force and I'm just going to audition for The Voice. That's where I'm going to start because I don't know where else to start. Yeah. So it was about 2 years ago.
Where to start? Just start.
Exactly.
I keep telling people that, like, people always say, oh wait, how did you get started? I started.
Exactly.
I picked up a phone, I started filming. It was really bad, and it might be bad. You develop, that's part of it. You know, if everybody was born with this amazing natural ability, and the ones that are end up getting into a lot of trouble because they take it for granted, and the money that comes very fast, very quickly, the partying, all that stuff, it can be really bad. So the people that work hard, they appreciate it more, and they've done all these disciplines to get to that point, and when they get that thing that they've dreamt of and they've worked so hard for, they absolutely, they take it with all arms and they get even better with it. So I feel like that's going to happen for you, and it's just going to keep going on this amazing adventure with highs and lows. And you know, and who cares about the bullies? The bullies are there to actually inspire you to keep going, and what you're doing is phenomenal. What you're doing is against the norm, you know, because their dreams, a lot of these people that bully you, their dreams were to be a singer, their dreams were to be a personality or a YouTuber or whatever, all these things. But the thing that a lot of us fail to do is we all care too much what people think of us. And so that stops us all, and it stints our growth physically, mentally, emotionally with our chosen path. So a lot of people drop out of singing, acting. I'm actually an acting school dropout, believe it or not. And I'm actually glad it happened because everything happens for a reason. What about you? What did you study? What was your like?
Well, I actually didn't. I just took a few courses in college, the school thing. I don't strive in that environment. You give me something, an idea, and I can run with it. But you gotta let me figure things out for myself. You gotta let me do the research. You gotta let me figure out what it is I actually think. Yeah. And not just tell me what to think.
Yeah. So you're an entrepreneur. Would you say you're an entrepreneur? You like to be your own boss, be the master of your creation. You know.
For sure.
Yeah. I'm like that, but it's good. This is one of the first times I've actually done like an interview type collaboration on my own. I've only ever been interviewed by people, and it's good to actually learn more about other people rather than just other people asking things about myself. So yeah, bullying. Have you ever been bullied before you did anything to do with singing? Have you ever dealt with?
Yeah, my whole life. Growing up, even I remember kids teasing me. I don't even remember. It was the stupidest things. It was like something about my teeth, my last name, and it's just like these stupid little things. And even family wasn't exactly supportive. I got mocked and teased a lot.
By your family?
By my family. Right. Whenever I decided I wanted to do an audition or anything like that, just I had a lot of toxic people in my life growing up and didn't really realize they were toxic. And once I cut all those people out, I finally started to be able to become myself and got free and started pursuing my dreams. What about you?
I got bullied for acne. I had the bullet face, pizza face, all that stuff. I was also really skinny as well. It's just things that we all should be morphed into this perfect human, perfect skin, perfect teeth, perfect weight. And that's a big one, is the weight. You can't be too skinny, you can't be too fat. You have to have curves in the right places, or if you're a guy, you have to have the muscle in the right places. You can't have any sort of fat. Like, it's all these stupid
surface issues.
Yeah, surface issues that don't really matter when you're 50 and your boobs start sagging, your dick stops working. You know.
Yeah.
it's not going to matter when you're 70 years old and you're watching your first grandchildren getting older, and everybody's coming round to your family for Christmas parties, and you know, that's what I would rather have. I would rather have the love and the, you know, rather than, you know, being a 70-year-old guy that never got married, always used to just go to bars and clubs, showing off his body, getting superficial compliments. It's not good. It's not something you would aspire to do, and a lot of people sadly do want that.
Yeah, and a lot of bullies want to make you believe that your feelings don't matter.
Yeah.
And they want to shut you up.
Yeah.
To feel more powerful.
Yeah.
Because they're not happy with who they are, and they don't know how to express their feelings, and it's just a really sad existence.
Yeah. Every time there's a season change, I always feel it's exciting, you know?
Yeah.
Do you get that feeling ever? Like,
yeah.
when you start to see the leaves falling, people are starting to put on the woolly jumpers, but then it's Christmas time and going into spring, you know, all the lambs are being born, you know, every season has got a beautiful thing that I love about it, and that's why I'm glad that we have 4 seasons.
Yeah. Because
people say, what's your favourite season? I'll always say summer, because I like the heat, I like sun because I'm Scottish, but I like every season because they've all got these special interchanges, and that's great.
Yeah. I feel like it's really comparable to life.
Yes. Ups and downs.
Yeah.
Cold and
especially
hot.
if you're actually pursuing something, and you're not just sitting there just waiting for time to pass.
Yin and yang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your driving force? Why did you decide to start making positivity videos?
From a place of rejection. I feel like being rejected a lot and wondering why, asking the question, why does one become rejected for this or this or this? And then because I was a bit of a rebellious kid, there's a part of me that doesn't like being told what to do. I feel like the questions that I've asked about why have made me question why I was getting bullied, why I was doing this and why I was doing that. And because I was quite tough and I had a chip on my shoulder, I was like, why am I getting bullied for that? I don't deserve to be bullied for that, and neither does that person. So I feel like I was starting to become like a bit of a, what's it called when you're anti-bullying, you're someone that's a vigilante against bullying, because nobody's going to bully me. You know, people might say, oh, you get bullied a lot, but I'm not classing that as being bullied. I'm classing that as those people are idiots, you know, if they want to bully me. And so I then try to stick up for everybody else, and I was like, these people are idiots if they're trying to bully you. And I was like, sticking up for these people. Like, who cares if you've got you're overweight or you're underweight, or there's a wasp on me right now, or you've got fears about what people think of you and all these things. Why should we have fears about what people think of us, and why am I scared of wasps? Seriously, like, I am actually scared of wasps because I've got allergies, so I worry that I'm actually allergic to wasp stings. I've got anxiety about stuff, but that's another reason. I have anxiety. Sometimes I'm lonely. Sometimes I'm in the middle of going through issues, and then I'll make a video saying, if anyone didn't get this text tonight, I love you, you're beautiful. And the reason why I do that is because I was probably sitting there thinking, why is nobody sending me a good night text, you know? And so I care. That's why I do it. I care for people. I care for people that I hate bullies. I hate the way that they, you know, they're not cool at all. And why does society think that these evil, horrible people are cool? So I'm kind of like, I'm a bit cunning as well, so I'm a bit of a Machiavelli type. Machiavelli is like cunning and learning from the evil, wicked ways to create good. So I'm like copying what they're doing, but like putting it into, Robin Hood. So I'm trying to like make people that are uncool cool, and it's happening. Actually, there's body positivity videos everywhere now. There's people that are coming up to me saying, hey, I've started my own business, I've started my own singing, I've continued with my dreams, and we should all follow our dreams. So what keeps you going then? What keeps me going? Popcorn and traveling keeps me learning all the time. Traveling is the one thing that you can continue to do and continue to spend money on, and it only makes you richer, you know.
Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. I know it was a little different. It was the first interview that I've ever been a part of, but I hope you enjoyed. And if you have not already, first of all, hit that subscribe button, that notification bell, so that you don't miss any of my videos. They come out every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And go follow Daniel Euan Henderson. In the description box down below will be his links. Go follow him. He is all about positivity and you will not be disappointed. I love you guys so much, and as always, dream big.